Good evening. You're watching the news on Croatian television. Croatia marked today the 25th anniversary of Operation Maslenica, the military operation that reconnected the country's north and south. It was one of the most significant and successful battles of the homeland war. Croatian forces freed the Zadar hinterland and restored road traffic along the only artery linking continental Croatia and the south coast. Croatia lost 127 soldiers and police officers in the operation. Events were held throughout the day in Zadar to remember the fallen and to mark the historic victory.
We are very grateful to the families of those who were killed, and we must always remember those people and these important events in Croatia's history. There was a need to organize, educate, train, and equip our armed forces with the goal of raising our readiness for the final push to free our homeland.
This military operation and all of the others that took place during the Homeland War are testament to the patriotism, courage, and noble character of the Croatian people. To mark the occasion, the Croatian armed forces put on a display of their tactical and technical equipment and weapons along Zadar's waterfront. Croatian Navy vessels lined the dock, while Air Force helicopters and fighter jets flew overhead. Locals turned out to view the array, among them this veteran.
I took part in nearly all of the military operations of the Homeland War. Operation Storm may have been the biggest, but this one is dearest to my heart.
The Croatian government's guarantees for a €96 million loan for the cash-strapped Uljanik shipyard today received a green light from the European Commission. Earlier, Uljanik's unions announced they would go on strike tomorrow morning. Workers have not been paid their monthly wages for December. With the loan issue cleared, it is likely the strike will be called off or postponed when union leaders meet tomorrow morning. Economy Minister Martina Dalic said today that although this loan will help Uljanik make payroll and settle its debts towards suppliers over the next few months, the shipyard must undergo restructuring and find a strategic investor to ensure its survival in the long term. INA announced last week it planned to shut down a unit at its oil refinery in Sisak. The elimination of the fluid catalytic cracking unit would cut 40 jobs at the plant in 2018. Workers say this signals the refinery's imminent closure. Unions want the government to put a freeze on any decisions that could affect the refinery by Hungary's MOL, INA's single largest shareholder, until talks on the buyback of MOL's stake in INA are completed. They have asked for an emergency meeting with the Prime Minister.
We find it unbelievable that at a time when negotiations are ongoing, MOL is going through with such a dirty deed. They are shutting down the central unit of the refinery, which means the whole facility will be closed. The FCC unit is like the heart of the refinery. If you take out the heart, it will die.
Parliament Speaker Gordan Jandrokovic addressed the HDZ's differences with their coalition partners, the People's Party, over Croatia's ratification of the Istanbul Convention on preventing and combating violence against women. The People's Party has been pushing for ratification, but conservatives in Croatia take issue with the international agreement's definition of gender.
In this type of situation, when it isn't clear if we'll be able to reach an agreement, more time must be taken to try and find common ground. I don't see this as pressure. It's an expression of opinion by the People's Party on this particular issue.
In order for official government documents to be available to the public, they must be converted into digital form. Croatia has received 13 million kuna from the European Union to do just that. The State Office for Digital Society Development will be in charge of the project. A central database for government documents is expected to be up and running within 3 years.
This project will create greater clarity, transparency, and access to official documents. Official public documents and information about them will be available to everyone under the same conditions without discrimination and at no cost.
In sports, Croatia is getting ready for their next main round clash at the European Handball Championships. Following Saturday's impressive victory against Norway, the team will play favorites France on Wednesday night. Coach Lino Cervar is confident he has a plan that will take Croatia to the semifinals.
We have to think about how to close them off. We can't allow them to get an easy goal. We have to be aggressive. They have their weak spots, and sometimes they struggle to come back. We stopped Norway by addressing their strong point and turning it into a win for us. That's the kind of thing we're looking for. We have to have a vision, a goal that will propel us forward.
Moderate clouds with a chance of light rain are expected overnight and in the morning in continental Croatia, with some sunny spells headed our way in the afternoon. Conditions on the coast will remain mostly sunny. There will be a light to moderate north-northwesterly wind in the morning, but it will shift to a moderate northeasterly by midday and pick up further by evening. Morning lows will range from -3 to +1 in the interior and from 2 to 7 on the coast. Daytime temperatures will be warmer than today's, with highs of 4 to 9 in the interior and 10 to 14 along the Adriatic. The weather in the interior will remain stable, sunny, and dry over the next few days. There is a chance of some morning fog, which may linger beyond the morning on Thursday. Temperatures will rise gradually, especially towards the weekend, when a southeasterly wind will pick up. The 3-day outlook for the coast calls for sunny, dry, and warm weather. Friday will be cloudier, and there may be some rain on Saturday. Winds will shift to a southeasterly direction on Thursday, which will drive up temperatures further on Friday and Saturday. And that brings us to the end of our program. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow.